My name is T. Waldron. This is my cat Pumpkin, and we're here to just bring you a little bit of gratitude with attitude. Here is, let's have a little cheers, because I've been forgetting to do this. Stay hydrated. If you don't have a drink, get yourself a nice drink. This is a coffee with a little protein shake in it. It's nice because it has cream and some sweetness to my coffee, so it's delicious. So it's really fantastic. I hope you're having a great day. It's like about 8:03 here in the East Coast of the US, and I've been working on a new long form video. So if you haven't seen my previous one, it was about how I broke free of the matrix of life. And this one I'm working on now, it's just talking about how I was always in a funny way, picked last because I didn't care. Like I was not athletic. I was not, I didn't have a drive. I just was like, okay, let me do the bare minimum and let me just get through. And I was really focused on just being comfortable. And that kind of continued throughout my whole life. And then recently I'm like, you know what? I want to be the best self I can be and also push myself, and do it for me, not for anybody else, not for anyone to choose me or to see my worth. I know I'm worthy. So that has been a huge shift in my life. And I encourage you and if you do that, awesome, keep it up. Okay. But if you don't, I encourage you to think about that, to try doing that. Right, Pumpkin? That's right. That's right. Right, Pumpkin? Pumpkin is 16, and she has 3 years ago, she learned how to jump back and forth over the arms of my chair, and I love that. So, yeah, she's really a great, sweet cat. And when I was going through, my growth period, yes, I know. When I was going through my growth period and healing period, I would just vent and talk. That's why the channel's called Chatting with My Cat, because I would just talk to her and just like say stuff out loud, because it's so good to let things out that are in your mind. So whether you speak out loud in your car, you talk to yourself, no one knows and no one really cares either. Get things out though. You can journal, you can talk to a friend. Come on, here's Fractal, her little friend. Fractal might be joining us today. Oh, this is her little friend Fractal. Hi, thank you for joining us. Right? Okay. Hi, guys. Yeah, so Pumpkin was starting to slow down a few years, like last year, huh? And so I got her this little kitten, Fractal. And that's it. I'm maxing out at 2 cats. I think my family was a little concerned I'd become a cat lady, but I'm not. I just love them. And she's so sweet too, but she's usually pretty shy. This is her first time on the live. So, and I called her Fractal after fractal geometry. Because I'm into metaphysics, okay? I know I seem like such a nerd, but I don't care. So metaphysics is how our thoughts change our reality. It's kind of a very powerful concept. And I'm actually going to school to become a metaphysical coach to get my doctorate. So yes, hi. I'm glad you decided to join us. Thank you. And Pumpkin, you're awesome too. So anyway, oh, good morning. Yeah, they're both cats, but the little one looks like a dog. Do you have any pets? Yeah. Oh, cool. Yeah, I know. She does look like a dog. She kind of reminds me of that little, remember Dragon, the little dragon in one of the Disney movies? She kind of reminds me of that. Good morning. Hello. Hi. Hi to Obsessed with Taylor Swift and Billy and Arturo and Brianna and Kaden and Cobra King. Okay. Oh, that's so cool. You have a dog. I know pets are so great. Dogs are great. Cats are great. Even fish. I had fish when I was a kid because we couldn't have pets. Like furry pets in our in our house. And even plants. Plants are fantastic too. Anything you have to take care of, it gives you something to think of outside of yourself, and that's really empowering. Okay, listen, if you have a foot fetish, keep moving. Oh, you don't have a pet? I'm sorry. They have, here in America anyway, they have what's called cat cafes. And I don't know where you're from, but you can actually go and hang out and pet cats and stuff and have a cup of coffee. So I don't know if that would be something that you'd have available to you, or maybe the long form video I'm working on now. It actually, part of it is when I was a kid, we didn't have pets either. Oh, cool. So maybe you can look up and see if there's a cat cafe. They have them. They're popping up kind of all over, and they're super cool. Or if you really love animals, maybe you can volunteer at a pet shelter. Oh, you're driving to New Orleans. Very cool. Oh, I've never been there. That's interesting. I love that. Well, safe travels. But anyway, like I love animals in my life. And when I was a kid, obviously didn't have pets, but I made friends. Well, we were friends with a neighbor who had a dog. So I would go over to her house. I'd walk her dog and hang out with her dog and sort of get my dog time in there. Oh, yeah, I don't know. You'll have to look on the internet if they're in Chicago. I'm sure, I'm near New York and they have them around here. So I would think they're probably mostly all over the country. Or, as I said, maybe, volunteer at a pet shelter. Oh my gosh, 6 hours and 23 minutes away. You must be starting to get excited about getting to New Orleans. Good for you, Draco. Oh my gosh, listen, Shoe Man, beat it. I am giving mom energy here and no fetishes. There's probably millions of channels that want to make money off their feet. That's not me. Okay. Thank you though. I appreciate you tuning in. Okay. You can like me, but just behave yourself in the comments, please. Thank you. Okay. So anywho, I'm working on this long form video and little hair. And it's basically talking about how I was, come on, kind of a lonely kid. I like to go home and play video games and visit I didn't even have the video games. I would go to my friend's house, the neighbor's house, who had the dog, the video games, and also snacks. So I would just kind of camp out there after school and just kind of, I was like a gamer back in the day, okay? And back before, it was on Atari. So I'm 54. So that just goes to show you it was like the 80s. But it was like a haven for me. I would go there and just kind of just feel so good being near the dog, playing the video games, eating snacks. It was awesome. It was awesome. Oh, wow. You drove 17 hours from Chicago to Orlando. That had to be exhausting. How did you stay awake? Oh, gaming. I know. Gaming, it's so fun. Okay. So, gaming is like, it's such an adrenaline rush and it's such a dopamine hit, like we feel so good when we're achieving stuff in those games, and they're designed to keep us coming back, to hit us with that successful dopamine and to be addicting. And back in the day, I think the games were pretty, they were with the little pixels, so it wasn't that easy to get sucked in, like you knew you were playing a game. Now, you're with the headphones and you're with the high def games. It's a lot harder to sort of break away and take a break from those games. So I give you guys credit. The people that are able to, play a game for a little bit and then walk away, that's hard, okay? Your watch keeps reminding you even though you're in the car. Yeah, so drive safe, hang in there. I don't know how long your drive was, Draco, but drive safe, because you can get tired by the end. But then sort of when you get close to your destination, it starts to get a little bit exciting because you're like, oh, I'm almost there. So I hope you travel safe. This channel is about mental fitness. If you haven't already liked and subscribed, please do that, because I'm looking to grow my channel. And I'm just here to create a safe space for people who want to be their best self, to on all levels. When oh yeah, okay, all right, I know. I was okay. Last comment to the shoe guy. I did that shoe thing as showing about minimalism. Okay, so I realize now that there's a lot of weird feet, not weird, okay, but people that are very into feet more so than I am. And, that's really not what the channel's about, okay? So I appreciate the views, but it's really not about the feet and the shoes, okay? Thank you so much for liking and subscribing, Caden. I appreciate that. And Burina, I love that name. That's so pretty. Thank you. Anywho, so we're going to do a little bit of meditation, okay? And then I'll send you on your way. So what I'd like you to do, we're going to do a few deep breaths. If you're not driving to Chicago, where were you? New Orleans, then close your eyes. If you are driving, do not close your eyes. But we're going to take a few deep breaths. You can still do the breathing part. So inhale and hold it. And then I'm a little distracted. Let's take it from the top again. So you're going to inhale and hold it. And then you want to slowly exhale. We're going to just slow our breath down a little bit. And then you hold your breath out. This is called box breathing, okay? And it just brings your nervous system to regulation. It calms you down. Then you inhale. And you hold it. And then you exhale. Hold it out. Then you inhale. And hold it. And then you exhale. Now with this last round we're going to do, I want you to think about inhaling relaxation and peace and just chilling. And hold it. And then you exhale. Exhale tension. Exhale stress. Exhale negativity. Let it all go. And hold it out. And if you envision yourself with that, if you envision yourself kind of inhaling peace and exhaling tension, it's just a beautiful exercise. And I find it very, like it changes my approach to life when I do that. So I hope you had a great morning. Cheers to you. Here's to you. I hope you have a beautiful day. And I've got to go. I'm going to exercise now. So take care. Bye. And thank you all.